always wished you could see your future. She'd also unlock your past. Having a baby changes everything.
Additional funding was provided by the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, the Atlantic Philanthropies, Carnegie Corporation of New York, the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by contributions to your public television station from viewers like you. Thank you. To watch extended interviews, share your own family stories, and find out more about the series, visit pbs.org. To order Faces of America on DVD for $24.99 or to pre-order the companion book for $26.95, call 1-800-336-1917 or write to the address on your screen.
You're watching World. The amazing wildlife and diverse habitats of our home planet. Nature. Next on World.
Presidential power sale at your Utah Honda dealers. Now, you have the power of price. Lease a new 2010 Accord LX, $199 a month. And now you have the power of financing. Get instantly approved with 0.9% financing just announced on every new Accord and Civic in stock. Now, you've got the power at your Utah Honda dealers and UtahHondaDealers.com.
What you wearing, baby? 'Cause you look so good, you look so good.
What styles are you rocking? Your eyewear says a lot about you, which means when you go to Standard Optical, you can save twice as much. Come in now and get 2 pairs of glasses for just $95. Eyeglasses or shades, we have the fashion fundamentals for every taste, every style. 2 for $95. Only at Standard Optical, where good vision is always in fashion.
Water, natural disasters, even more. We take care of them all, anytime, day or night. From cleanup to reconstruction, tell your insurance provider you prefer Utah Disaster Cleanup.
We've all been there, face to face with the list, the honey-do list. But with CLR, it's easy to cut the list down to size. Start in the bathroom with that shower head. Give it a quick dip in some CLR and see how strong it can really run. CLR is great for the washer and dishwasher too. Same thing with the coffee maker. For its best tasting brew, use CLR to clean your tools and make them shine. And CLR is safe for the environment. CLR has what you need to make fast work of any cleaning job around your house. CLR is available at these stores.
This little piggy can carry 1,470 pounds of straw. This little piggy can carry 1,575 pounds of twigs. And then along came the big bad wolf. Our most powerful half-ton V8 ever. Never sent a truck to do a Sierra's job. Celebrate President's Day with 0% APR plus 2,000 cash back on select Sierras in stock. Or choose 4,000 cash back on select Sierras in stock.
See your Utah and Buick GMC dealers. Itchy dry scalp? Get Selsun Blue for itchy dry scalp. Strong itch fighters target scalp itch, while 5 moisturizers leave hair healthy. Selsun Blue.
Got a clue? Get the blue.
The 2 News team is always on ConnectToUtah.com.
Welcome back to the early show on a Monday morning. Now that we came out here, I think they got a little bit more pep going.
Yeah.
Welcome. Where are y'all from? North Carolina?
Look at this.
Oh, birthday trip. 16th birthday for Morgan. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Very stylish today.
Thanks.
And Maggie, we have a member, I don't know if we can zoom on over here, of Motley Crue
Oh, look at
right
that.
here with us. I have admired your music and heavy metal for years, and it's nice to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Maggie Rodriguez with Harry Smith and Dave Price.
Yeah, morning everybody. Tiger Woods and his wife Elin reportedly left together on Saturday in a private plane. She was not.
Must be looking, Brownie. I ain't looking. As hard as I can. Howdy! Well, howdy! Them pretty peach trees are sure a long way from Georgia. Yeah, I expect to plant them. Where the ground is 40 feet deep, dark as charcoal, and soft as a woman. Now whereabouts would that be? Heaven? Oregon, mister! Haven't you heard? Right! I'll tell you, Paul. All right, so. Feels just like a holiday. Think maybe you'll have me a little drink. Right? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope I'm not disturbing you too much. No, but you're disquieting the fish. They're a sensitive race. Dick Summers. I've heard about you ever since I crossed the Ohio River about as often as God Almighty.
Well, I hope he doesn't hold that against me.
I've come to ask you advice about a guide to take us to Oregon.
If you want my advice, don't go. Especially if you've never been there.
Now, people think a lot of Jim Bridger as a scout. What's your opinion?
Pretty good man.
What do you think of Mr. Sublette?
He's the best, by far. He's the best.
Sir, you're a liar.
Mr. Tadlock, I believe you're beginning to get a little bit personal.
No, sir, because the best man bar none is you.
Well, I've got a nice place to live here. Got breakfast in the river, dinner out there in the woods. This child's just too fat and lazy to want to move.
Man who's hunted and trapped from here to the Pacific not once but a dozen times.
That's right. That's why.
I've made inquiries about you, Mr. Summers. You're not lazy. You're sick. Sick with grief, and you have been for 2 years. Ever since your Indian wife died.
You can get out now, Mr. Tadlock. You've been here just about long enough.
Mr. Summers, my woman died too. Listen to me. I've got many families coming with me. Honest men, women, and children, good people. For their sake, leave this place. Ride your horse again and take my wagon train to the Willamette Valley in Oregon.
I can't guarantee I'd leave anything behind me except a string of graves.
Why, do you think we're as weak as all that?
Not weak, unfit. Greenhorn storekeepers, tenderfoot farmers, people that never slept in anything bigger than a barn in their lives and never looked at the frost on the side of a tree to find out which way to go. No.
Worse than us have done better, Mr. Summers. We're mere men, but a man's nature's enormous. It contains both the great and the small. Even the meanest of us can be as large as this whole continent. We can do without you, Mr. Summers. We'll lose more, we'll suffer more, but by God Almighty, we need to plant a new Jerusalem in the Oregon wilderness.
By God Almighty, that is a pretty speech.
Ah, you poor, miserable, female-haunted man. It's hard to believe that your grief is so corrupted your gut.
Do you hear me? Hear me? I said quit!
What the devil's the matter with you?
You're going to Oregon. What? You already made up your mind, and you're trying to change mine by getting me onto that bed.
Now, Becky, I wouldn't be. Woman, I wish you'd stop walking around in my mind.
o'clock.
I don't know why. It's just that I gotta go where I'm not free. And where I can say, this far I've come. I can't go no farther. You understand that?
No good life. You're the only no good man I got.
Well?
Well, get up and go. Your son's with him.
On the 16th of April, 1843, the sun rose in the east and headed west over Missouri. And the sun did say, today, the day, I'm gonna pick up that Liberty train and show them the way west to write their names on the mountain, write their names across the sky, write their names in giant letters, 10,000 feet high, show the world where they never, and their memories will be blessed. That Liberty train to Oregon. Stolen Saturdays
This week, wake up in the West with big movies and big stars.
You can live. We'll fight.
Kirk Douglas,
I came west with my son to make a new, better life and a new and better country.
Burt Lancaster,
Are you going to make me stand here?
Just going to slow it down.
John Wayne,
You're not much for this forgive and forget business, are you, Jim?
No. Every morning this week, wake up in the West.
This is the information retailers don't want you to know, especially now. They don't want you to learn just how much money you've been giving away to retail markups on items you purchase for your home. All because you don't know how to buy like the insiders do at Direct Buy Club, the home improvement and furnishings club with direct insider prices.
Buying at Direct Buy, you always know you're getting the best price because you're getting the manufacturer price. So even when my friends talk about a great sale, you don't always know how much you're really saving, but at Direct Buy, you know you're always going to get the best price, and that feels good.
Started in 1971, now hundreds of thousands of Direct Buy Club members have found a way to avoid all that hidden retail markup. And now, for the first time ever, Direct Buy is offering you a certificate for a free 30-day membership. It's a no-risk way for you to see for yourself why Direct Buy continues to grow even in times like these. Direct Buy Club is a proven and straightforward way to get what you want at the direct insider price, all under one roof.
We're always surprised every time we come into Direct Buy that there's something new that we didn't know that they carried.
I've purchased coffee pot, toaster, blender, food processor, all of those things. The savings are significant. It truly is.
Members buy top-quality name-brand merchandise from hundreds and hundreds of trusted manufacturers. In fact, at this rate, it would take us over 400 hours to show you everything a Direct Buy Club offers. That's 20 times more than the typical big box store. No one even comes close to Direct Buy's massive selection. So call the number on your screen now and we'll rush you your free visitor's pass to your local Direct Buy Club and your certificate for a free 30-day membership. We'll even include a free copy of the Insider's Guide to Buying Direct, full of information retailers don't want you to know. This is a limited offer, so call now. No dealers, please.
I love this.
Oh, and then I talked to Susan. They're getting ready to leave on their cruise next week.
On behalf of my wife and the other ladies in the neighborhood, I'd just like to thank Relay Utah for providing us with our amplified phone. See, this amplified cordless model doesn't just increase volume, but it clarifies sound and cancels out background noise as well. All which goes to ensure that Blanche here never misses a single juicy tidbit. That is, if she ever lets anyone else get a word in. Contact Relay Utah to get the phone that's right for you.
Say, I think we should smoke some cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
That's good, but your lips were moving.
Oh, where's my phone? What? You said if I watched your puppet show about smoking, I could have a phone.
Yeah, so?
So where's my phony?
First, tell us what you've learned.
Yeah, tell us what you've learned.
Smoking, it's a dangerous road. This is the best phony ever.
They showed us that heart is stronger than weapons. They showed us that the fans make the difference. They showed us that the team can be the star. They showed us that we are Real Salt Lake. Join the Fan for Life movement. 2010 season tickets are on sale now. Visit realsaltlake.com and become a fan for life today.
Oh, gee!
Hey, guys. Got some beer, huh?
Yeah.
Right then. That'll just cost you one cell phone, one MP3 player, video games, television. Oh, and being able to hang out with your buddies here. Anything else?
You're dead.
Good choice.
When kids know the consequences, they're much less likely to drink.
This next,
You're not gonna live through the night.
a legendary gunfighter
You get the first bullet.
brings the thunder of vengeance.
If you come in here 5 minutes ago, we could not have killed you. Now I'm only gonna have to kill you.
The return on the edge, the gunfight at Dodge City. This next.
You wanting mercy?
Lord, no! It's like my dog. What is it?
He's a red fox kitten, Mr. Summers tells me. He lost his mama, he thinks like. 5 weeks old, Mr. Summers says.
Mr. Summers, Mr. Summers. Tell your Mr. Summers he smells a lot older than that to me. Ooh-wee.
What are you laughing about now?
That sweet good looker there, Mr. Mac. You married man. He fished the flowers. Imagine that. Love. Oh, I just can't wait. Can you?
Oh, I could. Don't know if I will, but I could.
And what is the right woman? Like me. Just feel plump, warm, and happy in your arms.
I don't know.
Does have health benefits. Too much alcohol in excess, will interfere with brain function, including memory.
And French fries, high-fatty foods, this is really interesting, affect short-term memory before you even see the pounds add on. So it'll affect your brain before it affects your waistline.
I had no idea.
Yeah, another reason to stay away from those fries.
I thought it's because I'm pregnant that my memory's been failing, but it's really the French fries. All right, I know you're a big grapefruit fan. You grew up eating this, and it happens to be very good for your weight.
Exactly. Grapefruits, people that ate a half a grapefruit before meals were shown to lose 3.5 pounds. Now, I don't think there's any magical power without making other changes. Now, I don't think there's any magical power, some special enzyme in here. However, it is high in fiber and vitamin C, and it's so satisfying that it helps fill you up. So what I think happens is you end up eating a little less.
Okay.
And regardless, again, the fiber, vitamin C, add it to your diet. Artichokes, one of my favorite diet foods. Again, high in fiber, so they fill you up. 60 calories for that whole artichoke, and you eat it slowly. Another great food to add as an appetizer to slow you down and eat less calories overall.
All right, if you're watching your weight, stay away from fancy coffees. This is obvious. The whipped cream.
Those coffees, I mean, I don't come on here without having a cup of coffee. However, these coffees, I see people come into my office all the time drinking 1,000 calories from coffee a day. That's 100 pounds a year from coffee drinks with all those sugar and whipped cream.
This one
it
seems obvious to me, but this one was surprising because these are all those low-fat cookies and wafers that you see in the store.
Exactly. Those sugar-free and fat-free foods, no nutrition, no satisfaction. You end up looking for calories and trying to satisfy that craving later on. I don't like any of those sugar-free or fat-free foods.
All right, got it. Appearance. You know what? I'm glad I've seen mushrooms and coconut because it's always the brightly colored fruits and veggies that get all the attention.
You are exactly correct, and that's why I like to tell people, go for those shrooms, and those light-colored mushrooms and vegetables are good as well. Mushrooms have something called selenium, a very powerful antioxidant, good for the skin, and for centuries it's been added to actually topical skin treatments as well.
All mushrooms?
All kinds of mushrooms have health benefits, yep.
And coconut?
And coconut helps absorb calcium and magnesium, so really important for a beautiful smile, good for your teeth, another reason to add that in, and also great to add to your moisturizer for topical treatment as well.
Bad for your appearance, gumballs, gummy bears, deli meats, why?
Well, we know high sugar, we know that's not good for our teeth, but also can trigger acne. So we don't want to go for all those sugary foods, and of course not good for the waistline either. And then all these deli meats have nitrates and sodium. I don't like nitrates for a variety of reasons, but especially nitrates can cause inflammation, which is bad for the skin as well.
Yep, you bloat when you eat that. All right, kale. This is a surprising source of
calcium. 90 milligrams for a cup of kale. It's not just about getting your dairy products in to get your calcium in. Sneak kale in at lunch and dinner, and also spinach. I also like to add in, what else do we have under the sunflower seeds? Sunflower seeds, a source of healthy fat, but they also have magnesium. And magnesium is also important for strong bones. So think about even throwing those into yogurt for an excellent bone-building boost.
I cannot get enough sunflower seeds. All right, soda and sodium.
Soda and sodium. Let's start with the soft drinks. Soft drinks lead to soft bones. Researchers are still not sure if it's the phosphorus and the calcium, the phosphorus that leaches the calcium, or it's just that people replace good calcium sources like milk with soda. Either way, stay away from the soda. And sodium takes out calcium in your urine when you have too much sodium.
All right, and then we have cherries and what are these?
Pistachios for heart health. And treacherous trans fats. Stay away from the trans fats and stay away from all those messy meats for your heart.
Got it. Carrie, thank you so much. You're welcome. Be right back. You're watching The Early Show on CBS.
Guess what, boys? I'm changing the ringtone on my cell phone. I'm going to change my bandana. Looks like everybody is changing, even the quinceañeras and suites.
Houses, new rooms, lots of new lobbies. Ooh, lobby.
Look at here in this room.
Oh, and that spacious lobby.
Why, they're even better than before. Tuck your clapping edges and go to room at LQ.com.
Wake up on the bright side and La Quinta is in Sweets.
La Quinta.
The country of Chile, where our vast natural resources permit us to grow healthful, fresh fruit and vegetables. Why?
Not everyone.
Give to others. The super story answer is give to others. But why?
Because the old man decided to give to others. He saw that giving the rice cakes to the mice made them happy, and that made him happy too.
So my question is, what should I do with my basket of goodies?
And the answer is... give to others.
I could give my goodies to others. And I know just who to give to. Come on. Hi, Wolfie.
Hi, Red.
About my basket of goodies.
Uh-huh.
I want you to have them.
Me? You want me to have the goodies? Why?
Because your tummy was grumbling. And besides, it will make you happy. And that will make me happy. Here.
Wow. Thanks, Red. Goodies, goodies, goodies are so goody for me. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Gee, I don't think I've ever seen Wolfie so happy before. Have you? Woo! Hey, Red, why don't you join me? We can eat the goodies together.
That would be great.
Hip hip hooray! The super readers save the day!
Hip, hip, hooray! The super readers save the day. We changed the story. We solved the problem. We work together, so hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! The super readers save the day. Hip, hip, hooray! The super readers save the day.
Super White loves to read. I like to read too, especially words that start with the letter R, like run. Or my name, Rosa. Hey, can you tell me what sound the letter R makes? Right. You sure do know your letters, just like Super Y and the Super Readers. And you can play more letter games with them at pbskids.org. Do you know what's coming up next? Here's a hint. All aboard! That's right, it's Dinosaur Train.
Super Y is funded by a cooperative agreement of the U.S. Department of Education and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting's Ready to Learn grant, and by PBS viewers like you. Thank you.
Chuck E. Cheese's proud supporter of PBS Kids, helping children discover the fun of developing their bodies and their minds. PBS Kids, for a kid.
Birds, mammals, reptiles.
So, pythons mustn't reach areas with endangered species. The Florida Keys. So far, only a few pythons have been found here, probably released pets. A full-scale invasion must be averted, because this 100-mile-long island chain is the only home on Earth for the Key Largo woodrat. U.S. Geological Survey biologist Ron Rosar has a network of traps across Key Largo to intercept snakes arriving from the mainland. There are over 60 to be monitored, and each has a tempting lure.
So each day we come in, we check the traps. Check on one, to see if there's any snakes inside, and two, to see how our bait rat is doing. Now we check on this guy every day. Make sure that they have enough food and moisture. This guy looks pretty good. Now the way this trap operates, snake approaches, smells the rat, comes into the cage. Once he enters the cage, the flaps close behind him so he can't get back out. He tries to get to the rat, but the rat's in its own separate enclosure, so the rat can't be gotten to. We then extract the snake from the trap. Sometimes we can get animals in here that we're not looking for, things that aren't big pythons. Some of the native animals that might go in here include wood rats and cotton mice, as well as some of the native snakes. For that, we put in some escape hatches. So if a native snake, for instance a yellow rat snake, comes in here, all he does, goes to the escape hatch, crawls out. He's safe.
So far, no python has made it to the trap line. But when the invasion starts, this will be the Key's first line of defense. All this work could help protect the endangered wood rat. Disney's Animal Kingdom and Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo have spent thousands on a breeding program.
Hi. Hello.
These cute mammals live nowhere else. Fewer than 200 of them remain in the wild. The wood rat was first listed as threatened in 1969. Since then, their population has continued to decline.
Good girl.
Human developments have seriously depleted the wooded areas these rodents need to survive, and attacks by feral cats are a serious threat. The arrival of a python army could be the final nail in the wood rat's coffin. In contrast, python populations are booming. The snakes are invading agricultural land. With almost 3 million acres of it in Florida, there's a lot of habitat for the Burmese to colonize. But these seemingly peaceful fields can be dangerous territory for skulking snakes. At plowing time, they risk being diced between slicing blades. Few farmers are surprised to find pythons on their land. As their range expands into the suburbs, pythons are increasingly crossing paths with people. And they can become a traffic hazard. Drivers need to have their wits about them. You wouldn't expect a speed bump to slither. But Floridians are becoming accustomed to weaving around creatures from foreign lands. Burmese pythons are just one of over 400 kinds of exotic animals that live wild in Florida. Parrot biologist Paul Rilo looks for one of his subjects around the luxury hotels of West Palm Beach. To find them, he uses tiny remote cameras.
Okay, in she goes. There we go. You know, the great fun about these natural hollows is that you never know what you're going to find. Oh, there we go, we've got a duck. Hey, don't back the camera. That's not what we're looking for. Let's see what we've got in this one. Oh, that's no good. That's not what we want. We've got a raccoon. And these guys are major predators of the parrots.
Well, this morning it's 22 degrees out at the Salt Lake Airport, 19 in Provo right now. Eling's at 12, Rock Springs at 5, Vernal's 14, St. George is 34 degrees. We've had some showers moving through southern Utah over the last several hours. Those will be dying out about midday, and then tomorrow looks like it'll be a sunny day across southern Utah. Today, 47 for the high, tomorrow 56, and then by Friday we're at 60 degrees. Some clouds rolling for the weekend, and for northern Utah, chilly today and tomorrow, and then another weak storm moves through midweek.
I definitively tell you, no animals were harmed in the making of this, am I right? In fact, nothing natural at all, right? You look beautiful. Nice to see you and welcome. All right.
Get your daily dose of good news at alwaysgoodnews.com. Sponsored by Sears.
Well, it may be risky business, but office romance is on the rise. According to a recent survey, we found one couple who have turned their office encounter into a lifetime commitment. Brian and Erica Carnevale's love story began 7 years ago in one of the least romantic places,
At the Office, a public relations company called Text 100 in Rochester, New York.
When I was hired full-time, I was moved to sit next to Brian since we'd be working on the same projects. I was impressed with how great he was at his job. Not great looking, but...
It was not love at first sight.
There wasn't, some immediate, spark that happened.
But a friendship blossomed, and after a few months, Brian made his move, asking Erica out.
This was my first position out of college, and so I really wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to affect my career.
I knew that if I was going to make a move like this, it needed to be for the long haul.
They tried keeping their relationship a secret. That is, until the company's Christmas party, where they finally revealed their romance.
There was a carpool home after at the end of the night, and we got dropped off at the same location, and there were a few coworkers that kind of clapped and were like, finally, thank you for admitting this, we know.
Brian and Erica still work together, but now as husband and wife. And in the spring, they'll take on a second job as first-time parents.
Text 100, baby. Gonna be really great at PR.
How could it be any easier than, finding your girlfriend and wife at work where you spend most of your time anyway, right?
Erica and Brian are with us in the studio this morning. Good morning. Also with us, the co-author of Office Mate, Stephanie Losi. Good morning to you all. You guys are so cute. We're showing the tape piece. They're smiling, they're giggling, they're so happy.
Still relatively newlyweds.
Still relatively newlyweds. And when are we expecting?
Mother's Day, so May 8th.
Wow, wow. You started out as pals. Is that right? Did I get that right in the research? So you were just bubs first. When did you know it was crossing over from bubs to something else?
Yeah, I think, Brian asked me to dinner where an old coworker was waitressing, and during dinner the topics got more personal and it was got romantic. There was candlelight, great food, and I think on the way home I realized, oh, this is someone that I could see myself dating. And
did either of you have any misgivings though? Because you were the senior person in the firm. You were brand new, as you said in the piece. Did you ever have any thoughts like this? There are HR rules. There are all kinds of things that could come into play.
Yeah, well, there are HR rules at the office, and for the most part, it's use common sense, and don't make your coworkers uncomfortable.
Sure.
And I think we did a good job of I think keeping everyone at ease.
Right.
And there were certainly misgivings, and like I said in the piece, you got to be in it for the long haul, I think.
Maybe that. Okay, very good. But interestingly enough, you kept it secret for a long time. Is that the usual case with office romances?
Well, do you try to keep it secret for a long time, or do you successfully keep it secret for a long time? I think that's, yeah. I think people try to keep it secret at least until they know that there's really something there, they're really in a relationship. But the truth is that the gang probably figured out they were going to date before they dated. That's what we found in our book.
We were saying off the air because I ended up meeting my wife at my workplace, and everybody assumed we were dating long before we even started dating. The downside of that, though, is gossip. You were involved in a situation like this, and people are observing, they're watching you very closely. How do you avoid the gossip?
Well, if you conduct yourself with dignity, then people will respond accordingly. All right.
Easier said than done.
Don't go into the supply closet or Xerox your butt on the Canon copier.
Oh,
wait a
minute. Don't Xerox. Okay. Here's my other question, though. So it worked out for these kids.
Yeah.
All these people who are dating, the numbers show phenomenal numbers of people dating each other in the workplace. It's not, most of the time, it's not working out. What happens then when you break up and Susie and Bob are two cubicles apart?
Well, the theory in our book Office Mate is that the workplace is the village of the 21st century, right? So go back in time, there you are in your village, and you've known these boys all your life, and you're going to date one of them, and then does your grandmother say, no, don't date that nice boy from down the street, because if you break up, you're going to see him at the grocery store, it'll be terrible, no, find someone from the next town.
It's just real left.
Right, and so it's the same way in an office. So if you break up, what mostly happens, as with this couple, as with the other couples in your office, there are two other couples in their office who dated, married, stayed,
Wow.
besides our interviewer, who is against it and gets it himself, and all the interviewers do.
Right. Is that a boomer thing?
It is a boomer thing.
It's less thing for millennium?
It's a boomer thing to do something and tell other people that they shouldn't do it.
Okay.
So as the workforce is getting younger,
Right.
the acceptance rate is going way up. I mean, Michelle and Barack met at the office.
Yeah,
she
sure.
was his superior.
Right.
He had to quit his job for her to, date him.
So very quickly, so you come out at this Christmas party,
Yeah.
right? And what was the reaction of your coworkers?
They all knew and said it's about time, and I think, they even laughed that we came out obviously in December, and they were like, oh, we caught on in October. We
Yeah,
know
just like
this
you were
for
saying.
sure.
Long before.
Long before.
Yeah. So as if someone were to ask you about this, you would say, as long as you're discreet, and if you're thinking about going for the long haul, it's probably the right thing.
Absolutely. It's, we get to spend a ton of quality time together this way. And
wait. Because you were still together at the workplace.
Yeah.
I mean, then you bring the work home too? I mean, yeah.
We tend to, but you have to have some boundaries. We don't carpool together, for example. So,
That's
we
very
have
good.
time in the morning, time coming home.
Okay.
We have to break off the work conversation at dinner time.
It's bad for the environment, but it's good for our marriage.
That's very good. Brian and Erica, thank you so much. Stephanie, good job. Boomers, zip it. Forget about it. All right, now here's Meg.
Thanks, Harry. Every year new beauty products come out, and each makes big claims, often with an even bigger price tag. Real Simple Magazine tested these new products, and here with their favorites is beauty director Elizabeth Grace. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi.
So you brought a lot of stuff. First of all, tell us how you decided that these were the best of the best.
Well, first we looked at what really surprised us, what really shortened our routine, helped us look better, faster, and then what the science stood behind. So we tested them in our own offices, and then when we had, in the case of skincare, when we had to go to a dermatologist to review the science behind it, we did that as well.
All right, so Kim is here to help us demonstrate our first product. This is cool. This is foundation, but it comes out white.
Right. It's from Almay. It's a cross between a tinted moisturizer and a foundation. It's hard to pick out a color that directly matches your skin exactly.
Especially if it's white.
Exactly. This is self-adjusting. It also has an SPF 20 and peptides in it. And what happens
how do you know which one to choose?
You just pick a range instead of wondering, am I a tapioca or a toffee, because it gets so complicated with things. You actually just pick out if you're light, medium, etc.
All right, so then it
and
goes
it's a
on
no-brainer.
white.
Exactly. So you just use a little. A little goes a long way. You see how it blends in. And see, it's really, I used a little, because a little goes a long way, as I mentioned, and then you build it up, because it can go to a full coverage foundation.
And it looks really nice, because here you can tell where you don't have it, and here, which we already applied it, it's nice and smooth.
Yeah, that half has it. Yes.
Thank you so much. All right, now let's go to these white strips. There's so many in the store. Why are these different?
So the thing about the new Crest 3D White is they're actually longer, to cover more teeth, and so when you smile big, they're all white all the way back.
Just the front.
Exactly. And they're stronger. They have more peroxides than past formulas.
So Crest gets the prize there. What is this?
This is the Boost Protect and Prevent Intense Serum. Now, when the first one came out, it sold out of stores very, very quickly. This one is a more intense version of it. It still contains the retinoid, which is the gold standard of anti-aging, so really a proven light saver, plus antioxidants, peptides, and an alfalfa concentrate that actually boosts the efficacy of all those ingredients. So it's really proven, and an independent double-blind study that was shown to work after 6 months of use, which is what we're looking for.
Exactly. By the way, I love that all of these are over the counter, because it's not really fancy.
And
They got them at the drugstore.
Exactly, and everything's under $55.
All right, here's an Aveeno product that you say is like a facelift.
This is, well, the one thing that we know is in your 20s you stop producing elastin, which is the thing that gives your skin to snap back. So this is a very unique product in 2 steps. As you can see, you have the serum here, which is kind of a gray, mineral-rich serum that has copper and zinc, which is also been shown in studies to help with elastin. You put that on first, all your trouble spots, then you cover it with a lotion. These things work synergistically together. This one has dill and blackberry, and an SPF 30, which is great. So it's a great day lotion. And these both go to work on elastin and rebuilding smoother, firmer skin.
I'm looking for the price because that sounds expensive.
$40.
$40 for all that.
There aren't many products like this that really work on the market.
All right, this one's very cool. A new way to do highlights. What is this?
This is brilliant. I mean, one thing that L'Oreal Paris noticed when they were watching women do highlights was they wanted to use their fingers. So we're like, okay, instead of some brushes, why don't we make a fingertip applicator, which you apply. So you just put it on your finger with a glove. You have the glove on first, and then you put it, and then you can really just piece them through wherever you want, and get those subtle sun-kissed highlights that you really want instead of the stripes.
That's great. I like this one. I would do that. All right, what is this comb all about?
This is actually a treatment comb, if you can believe. Give it a feel.
Treatment comb.
When you're starting with it, it's macadamia natural oil infused comb. It's $12, but it's made of a resin that has macadamia oil and argan oil. So when you brush through, it deposits the lowest dose of moisture, and as you can feel, it doesn't feel greasy.
Great idea. Right? All right, and lastly, a quiet blow dryer. Maria's going to show us here.
Well, we all know that these can sound like an airplane taking off to a baby or an upset husband.
Yes, yes.
And this one is quiet, strong, and powerful, and also uses less energy.
Let's see how quiet it is. That's very good. And the glue are very nice.
They're using them in salons, and you can actually have a conversation with your stylist over it.
Imagine that. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Ladies, thank you as well. Gary?
Thanks very much, Maggie. We are halfway through the 2-week celebration of the Chinese New Year. And here to help us ring in the year of the tiger is Ming Tsai, host of Simply Ming on PBS and chef at Boston's Blue Ginger Restaurant. Oh, we're playing Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, that's good.
All right, good too. Happy New Year. All right, what are we going to do here?
Chinese New Year is just the best holiday. It's like the Thanksgiving, right? Everybody loves food. And one thing we always do is whole things, like whole chicken or whole fish.
Right.
Whole is an entirety into the new year.
All right.
A lot of food has this. So if you want to salt and pepper, what we're going to do here is a bunch of vegetables. This is some fennel and sweet potato, whole garlic.
Right. You wanted to do this, right?
And I have a roasting pan here that preheat.
Right.
Because it gives you a nice little sizzle here.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's smart, right?
Get this going. And a lot of flavor's going to come out of this.
Yeah.
And then we have this chicken.
It's a whole chicken.
Right. It's been brined, all right? So that goes on top. Now what we're going to do is glaze it with some of this sauce here. Right there. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
This sauce here is a cranberry shell sing glaze. All right, so you have dried cranberries and craisins, honey, salt, sugar, ginger, and shell sing. You're saying you've been to Taiwan, right?
Oh yeah, baby.
That's what we used to drink, right?
Sometimes the guy would just dump some on top of the noodles, right?
They would dump it in the noodles.
Oh yeah.
Dump one. So this is like a Asian barbecue sauce, if you would.
You like it?
All right, so you really slather this.
Yeah.
And you're gonna re-slather it 3 or 4 more times.
Oh, okay. So you just keep piling it on, piling it on.
You open the bottom of it here. Yeah, this is good. So after about an hour 20 all day,
right,
you have.
Ooh.
Good job.
Look at this. Is that awesome or what?
And the glaze gets it's nice and sweet. You have all the wonderful vegetables. Put it right on some rice. This is brown rice. I'm all about health, right?
Nothing in the inside of it, right?
Nothing inside. Yeah, you know, I think stuffing chicken, it's better just to do it on the side.
Right.
Look how good this looks.
Wow.
All right. So
this is really working, pal. I really,
you know what?
we're really liking this a lot.
I think you gotta try this.
I'm gonna go back to this glaze though a second, because the fresh ginger, when you put fresh ginger in anything, wow, it just ramps it up so much.
Chinese, right? Give that a try. And how good is that? Is that good?
Oh, man, that's a life.
Here, have a little. There's a little Pinot Noir too for the chicken, which I think this is delicious.
Is that an ancient Chinese beverage?
Yes, Pinot Noir. That's great in Chinese.
All right.
So here's some other cool dishes. Whole crispy fish. Again, you want the head on and tail on. The wholeness is good here. You see everything here is red. Red attracts good spirits.
Right.
You want good luck in the new year.
Right.
This has a little bit of mango and orange salsa. Now, oranges are also, that's what you give on Chinese New Year to give people good luck. It's all about giving people luck.
Right.
Now, try some of this here. These are pot stickers. The reason pot stickers
Don't
always
start.
serve.
Don't start. Pot stickers, I could eat pot stickers all day long.
Good,
right?
Good, because we have at least another minute.
What kind you got?
Perfect.
What kind is this?
It's a shrimp and pork. Now, the reason there's always served on Chinese New Year is they resemble ingots of silver. So again, you eat things that resemble silver. You have green banana leaf or bok choy. That as well is something that looks like one.
What did you do to the inside? What did you do inside?
It's ground pork. It's 9-inch ground pork with fresh shrimp and a little bit of ginger and soy and sesame oil.
I'm gonna have another one of these.
Well, you better save some for your co-host.
Well, I know Maggie's going nuts. Get in there, Maggie. You can.
Right, and here's a little prosecco. I mean, Chinese New Year's is a celebration, so why not have? Now you want to try pot stickers?
shrimp. Look at shrimp.
So, I think shrimp, it's cooked, right?
It's fully cooked.
Yeah. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Harry.
All right, give that a try. Tell me I like that, Maggie.
Huh?
I didn't think you spoke Chinese, Maggie.
Can I ask you about this? Because we
Red
see this.
envelopes, actually, I have one for each of you.
Yeah.
This actually has money. So you get
Real money?
real money.
No, really.
You always get a red envelope for Chinese New Year to bring money into the new year. You never want to not bring money.
How much dough did you give me?
Yeah, you're right. Oh no, we just so you know, we also have candy for you guys.
Great. Just a firecracker.
Like Hanukkah guilt.
Oh, perfect.
No, I'm just kidding. Come on,
I got candy.
which is funny.
That's sweet.
It's very
Thank you,
interesting,
Meg.
though, about Chinese New Year, because in China, like right now, everything comes to a stop.
It does.
Families come together. It really is a huge, important family holiday.
It's like Ramadan.
There you go. Thanks, pal.
Thanks.
Really,
So
really
great.
appreciate it. Wonderful stuff. For these recipes, all you need to do is head to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com. We're going to be right back. You're watching The Early Show. I'm good with these pot stickers.
I've got another one.
Yeah, all right.
Any more?
Yeah. We'll be right back.
That old fridge of yours has quite an appetite for power. It's eating while you work. It's eating while you sleep. In fact, it consumes more power than most appliances in your home combined. So why not save the environment and save hundreds of dollars on your utility bills? Recycle that old fridge and get $30 back. Call Rocky Mountain Power to schedule a free pickup. You'll be amazed what you can save. Let's turn the answers on.
Is it the mashed potato or the funky monkey? One thing's for sure, today's kids are cutting a rug like never before. This new dance craze will be around for a long time.
Fads come and go, but true quality stands the test of time. At Arctic Circle, we've been keeping it real since 1950, starting with our tasty 2- or 3-piece halibut meals and our halibut sandwich. Always made with tender, flaky, 100% real halibut. Only at Arctic Circle, celebrating 60 years of the good stuff.
Celebrate your ways and zip into whatever you love. Women who eat yogurt like 100-calorie Yoplait Light.
What I love to do, I can't imagine my life.
One of the worst dancers there ever was, ever is, ever will be at sporting events. So what makes Cameron so special?
And so you have to do two things. One, give them extra protection at night, because as you mentioned, we're still having very, very cold nights. And also, be sure to groom them often, because as they lose that hair, it can get matted. And so you don't want to have to shave them like this.
And plus, you don't want it around your house.
That's right.
Anyway.
There's lots of reasons.
And you said that, shedding is more about the length of the day, not necessarily temperature.
Right.
It's the amount of daylight.
Temperatures fluctuate a lot this time of year, but they do know that it's starting to get to be spring.
But the days just keep getting longer, no matter what the weather does. Yeah. Okay, so if someone's interested in Aslan, how much is the adoption fee?
His adoption fee is $95, and we'll let you tell where to call and what website to go to.
Okay, well, luckily you've got it on the screen right there. The number is 801-577-5616, or you can go to their website, utahpets.org.
Sir, finding everything okay?
I work for a different insurance company. My auto policy is just getting a little too expensive.
With Progressive, you get the name your price option, so we build a policy to fit your budget.
Wow, the price gun. Wish we had this. We just tell people what to pay.
Yeah, we're the only ones that do.
I love your insurance. Bill. Tom?
Hey, it's an office party.
The freedom to name your price, only from Progressive. Call or click today.
Your Utah Hyundai dealers are giving you more than ever before. More unbeatable quality. 9 Hyundai models have 5-star safety ratings. 7 get at least 30 mpg. No wonder Hyundai is now the most fuel-efficient car maker in America. And just announced, the Hyundai Elantra is now ranked higher than Civic and Corolla. Plus, with the Hyundai Assurance, you get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Right now, get more savings. Hyundai Elantras are now as low as $139 a month. Yes, $139 a month. Visit your Utah Hyundai dealers and get more than ever before.
Hi, I'm Blake Murdoch from Murdoch Hyundai, where you are the heart of our business. During February, we're going to give you the heart-pounding offers anyone would love. Like $5,000 off the all-wheel drive Santa Fe, nicely equipped with electronic stability control and power equipment. Plus, get America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Make your heart skip a beat with $5,000 off the all-wheel drive Santa Fe. You've got to come and see us at Murdoch Hyundai in Logan, South Salt Lake, and now just off 515 in Linden.
This guy is going to tell us about La Quinta.
My body is changing, in a good way, just like La Quinta Inns and Suites. We've both become even better than before. They have thousands of new rooms.
And lots of new lobbies.
And here's the proof. That room is styling, so salabi. And there's another suite room.
Those changes are swell.
You can book now at lq.com.
Wake up on the bright side at La Quinta Inns and Suites. La Quinta.
Come home to a mattress with zone response coils for independent support. Backed by a 25-year limited warranty from IKEA.
This little piggy can carry 1,470 pounds of straw. This little piggy can carry 1,575 pounds of twigs. And then along came the big bad wolf. The most powerful half-ton V8 ever. Never sent a truck to do a Sierra's job. Celebrate President's Day with 0% APR plus 2,000 cash back on select Sierras in stock. Or choose 4,000 cash back on select Sierras in stock.
See your Utah Buick GMC dealers. News now, weather now, traffic now, Fox13now.com.
You know what that means? Time to ask. You both look at me like, what?
Dogs. There's a lightning bolt, yeah. Let's take a look at what to expect for southern Utah. Looking good. A few showers still possible over the higher terrain this morning. Otherwise, becoming partly cloudy this afternoon, and by tomorrow it'll be mostly sunny and noticeably warmer. Now, you're going to have a chance of some valley rain, mountain snow on Wednesday and again on Saturday. But second half of the week in general, partly cloudy with temperatures warming up near 60s, so it's going to be feeling a lot better later in the week. Northern Utah will stay pretty chilly through tomorrow, near 40 and sunny both today and Tuesday. Morning temperatures dropping into the 20s, and then on Wednesday a weak storm is going to move through, bringing chances of rain and snow, and we'll have a much better chance of some precipitation out of a stronger storm on Saturday. But otherwise, next couple of days we are going to be warming up. In fact, temperatures back into the mid-40s by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It looks like it could hover there through the weekend, and that's average for this time of year. So even though it's pretty chilly right now, you'll feel better in a couple days.
Thanks, Damon.
Well, Germans braved the cold this weekend to take part in the second annual topless tobogganing.
Yep, 30 contestants selected to strip down to their shorts and toboggan down a snowy ski slope. It gets ugly when they fall. They were only permitted to wear shoes and underwear to cover the lower parts of their bodies. More than 10,000 spectators egged them on as they took part in the downhill races. Very good form there, didn't they? Oh, we saw some the race with one by really lost issues. I think crash. Yes, they met. Never mind, let's end there. Bottle champagne to celebrate.
It was really about the video, actually.
They didn't get the Olympics, so they had to have the
Maybe it'll be in the Olympics. Bye-bye.
Family Values Talk Radio is now on FM. Reset your preset. Make the switch now to FM 105.7 KNRS.
Get Nissan quality now. This is Nissan Now, a sales event with 0% financing on most new Nissans, plus a $199 lease on Altima. Event ends soon. Get to Nissan now.
At American Family Insurance, we put together a pretty special policy for the Gordon family. It's
called the Dad's starting a new business in our garage. Jessie wants to go to an Ivy League school. Mom crashed her computer. Literally. And Jennifer just passed her driving test. Policy. American Family works with you to choose from over 375 products and features to create your custom family protection. Is your coverage as unique as your family?
While there are some home disasters you can't avoid, there is one you can. Septic system breakdowns affect 1.2 million homes each year. Septic backups can cost about $6,000 in expense and countless hours of repair. Grid-X. Help save yourself from disaster.
Hey, Gran, check out my favorite team.
Oh, I love that band. But the shirt looks dull. That's stunning.
I know. Where's your bleach?
That's old school.
Hello. What else is there?
Resolve Bright and White. It's great. Forget bleach. You can use this on whites and colors. Just put detergent in and add Resolve Bright and White.
Wait, it goes right in? And it's safe. So detergent, bright and white, and done.
You got it.
Resolve Bright and White has whitening agents to give you brilliant-looking whites. It also has Color Boost technology to safely brighten your colors. And Resolve stain-seeking power removes even the toughest stains.
Hey, my shirt hasn't looked this good in a long time.
Rock on.
The next generation laundry booster is Resolve Bright and White.
Get Nissan quality. Now, this is Nissan Now. A sales event with 0% financing on most new Nissans. Plus a $199 lease on Altima. If that ends soon, get to Nissan now.
Today on the Dr.